Can you solve all these Class 10 English Chapter 4 from the Diary of Anne Frank questions? Have children. Good thinking. Bigot is right. Ardent means. Strong choice. Passionate about something is right. A synagogue is. You got it. Jewish house of worship fits. C stands for. Nice work. Water closet fits perfectly. Mr. Frank is. Well picked. A caring and generous is correct. Auschwitz water. Nice selection. A concentration camp is correct. How old is Meep? On track 22 is correct. The WC is. Solid response. Bathroom is valid. Mr. Frank is dash. Great job. Caring and generous is accurate. Mazel tov means. Smart pick. Congratulations is correct. Mr. Frank owns a. Excellent. Spice business is well reasoned. Remorse mean dash. Well reasoned. Regret is correct. Who is the rat? Good job. Mr. Van Dane works well. Meep Jays is dash. Correct. Helpful and selfless is spot on. Who is Mr. Krayler? Bravo. A Dutchman dependable, kindly is the answer. Easily seen clear. Correct response. Conspicuous is accurate. Personal qualities. Nicely done. Character traits is solid. The Franks are from. Excellent choice. Frankfurt, Germany is right. Define conspicuous. Valid point. Easily noticed is true. To deprive of water. Perfect. Dehydration is the one. Which day is D-Day? Well done, June 6, 1944 is right. Given to merry play? You're right. Frolicsome is correct. When did Anne born? You chose 12 June 1929, correct? When was Anne born? Smart move. 12 June 1929 is accurate answer. Abandoned and lonely. Right choice. Forlorn is best. Who finds the diary? Clear logic. Meep is sound. Who was Mr. Keesing? Great thinking. Anne's math teacher is right. Horrified or shocked? Exactly. Appalled makes sense. Who is Jopi DeWall? Sharp thinking. Anne's best friend is right. Name of Anne's sister. Right again. Margot is valid. Anne's diary is named. On track. Kitty is correct. World War E began in. You chose 1939, correct? The author of a play. Great job. Playwright is accurate. Margot was Annen's dash. Smart pick. Elder sister is correct. Where was Margot born? Excellent choice. Frankfurt, Germany is right. She loved her fur coat. Solid response. Mrs. Van Dane is valid. Who is in the hospital? Right choice. Mr. Krayler is best. A play in written form. Good thinking. Script is right. Unhappy, sad, or lonely. Nice selection. Forlorn is correct. What was San good at? Nice work. Pottery fits perfectly. What does the C stand for? Great thinking. Water closet is right. Anne's nickname is Dash. Smart move. Quack quack is accurate answer. When was Poland invaded? 1939 is the answer. Disgusting or unpleasant. Valid point. Vile is true. Who is Mrs. Quack Quack? Correct response. Anne is accurate. To know by inner feeling. Clear logic. Intuition is sound. A shy, awkward boy of 16. Excellent. Peter Van Dane is well-reasoned. Full of life, liveliness. Perfect. Animation is the one. The story was set during. Nicely done. World War E is solid. Who is Machi? Exactly. Anne's cat makes sense. Which war had just ended? Well reasoned. World War E is correct. A small amount means dash. Good job. Trace works well. Hitler's political party. You got it. Nazi fits. A feeling of evil to come. Sharp thinking. Foreboding is right. Anne is a dash character. Right again. Dynamic is valid. When does the play begin? Strong choice. November 1945 is right. When does the play start? Correct. 1945 is spot on. To allow in fixed amounts. You're right. Ration is correct. Stout, having a large body. Well done. Portly is right. Where was Anne Frank born? Well picked. Germany is correct. Uses extreme exaggeration. You're right. Hyperbole is correct. Who talked with Mr. Frank? Right again. Meep is valid. Who attacked Pearl Harbor? Bravo, Japan is the answer. Where is the secret annex? On track. Above a workhouse is correct. Where did Anne Frank live? Well picked. Amsterdam, the Netherlands is correct. Peter refers to himself as. Clear logic. A lone wolf is sound. To harm often and unjustly. Well done. Persecute is right. What is the Westerteren? Strong choice. A town clock is right. To be displeased or annoyed. Nicely done. Disgruntled is solid. The Frank family was Jewish. Good job. True works well. Carillon is defined as dash. You got it. A set of bells fits. Mass destruction of a group. Right choice. Genocide is best. To attack the reputation of. Perfect. Denigrate is the one who said, I'm a lone wolf. Correct response. Peter is accurate. What is a plot in a play? Excellent choice. The storyline is right. the opposite of embarrassed. Sharp thinking. Unabashed is right. To hate or strongly dislike. Great job. Loathe is accurate. Lack of interest or concern. Smart pick. Indifference is correct. Censure severely or angrily. Valid point. Berate is true. What did Peter want to burn? Smart move. The yellow star is accurate answer. When did Anne's grandma die? Excellent. January 1942 is well reasoned. What does sweltering mean? Great thinking. Extremely and uncomfortably hot is right. Overly conceited or arrogant. Nice selection. Snoots is correct. When did World War I start? Solid response. 1939 is valid. Who divides up the potatoes? Nice work. Mr. Dussel fits perfectly. What was Peter's cat's name? Good thinking. Mosky is right. How many scenes are in Act 1? You chose 5, correct? When did Hitler rise to power? 1933 is spot on. Mr. Frank had a dash business. Exactly. Spice makes sense. Cruel and unjust use of power. Well reasoned. Tyranny is correct. Who is caught stealing bread? Clear logic. Mr. Van Dane is sound. Who or what does Anne loathe? Well picked. Algebra is correct. Anne got along best with Dash. Smart pick. Her father is correct. BBC is the acronym for Dash. Correct. British Broadcasting Corporation is spot on. When did the burglar break in? You got it. Hanukkah fits. What item makes Mr. Frank cry? Well done. A white glove is right. What does Miep give Mr. Frank? Nice selection. Anne's dairy is correct. Mr. Dussel can be described as... Nice work. Finicky in particular fits perfectly. What was Mr. Frank's business? Great thinking. Importing spice and herbs is right. Title of the second assignment. Right choice. An incorrigible chatterbox is best. In what country was Anne born? Correct response. Germany is accurate. What does Anne call her diary? Nicely done. Kitty is solid. For what did she name her diary? Smart move. Kitty is accurate answer. This word means to set free. You chose liberate. Correct! Who gave Anne Frank her diary? Great job. Her father is accurate. When did Margot go to Holland? Sharp thinking. December is right. Who made the sound downstairs? Perfect. A thief is the one filled with wonder and delight. Excellent. Captivated is well reasoned. Life is a roller coaster ride. Exactly. Metaphor makes sense. The attic is also known as the... Right again. Annex is valid. Deeply or seriously thoughtful. Good job. Contemplative works well. A cloth bag for carrying goods. Excellent choice. Rucksack is right. Anne called her diary Kitty. Valid point. True is true. Hard to tolerate, very annoying. Solid response. Insufferable is valid. Who rang the doorbell? On track. Meep is correct. Established firmly and securely. Bravo. Entrenched is the answer. This person was nicknamed Pim. Strong choice. Mr. Frank is right. In a careful or cautious manner. Well reasoned. Gingerly is correct. The setting of the play is dash. Good thinking. Amsterdam. Holland is right. Especially long, formal letter. You're right. Epistle is correct. The definition for onslaught is smart move. A fierce attack is accurate answer. The play is set in what decade? Solid response. 1940s is valid. Name of the mathematics teacher? Perfect. Mr. Keesing is the one. What was Miep's wonderful news? Strong choice. The invasion has begun is right. What date does the diary begin? You got July 6, 1956? How old is Anne Frank in Act 1? Bravo, 13 is the answer. Who becomes Anne's best friend? Exactly. Peter makes sense. Bring up a topic for discussion. Good thinking. Brooch is right. Anne Frank was born in Germany. Well picked. True is correct. Who brings news of the invasion? Valid point. Miep is true. A dependable and kind Dutchman. Right again. Mr. Krayler is valid. What was Anne Frank's full name? Clear logic. Annien's Marish is sound. What is Mr. Dussel's occupation? Good job. Dentist works well. Who said, "She puts me to shame"? Right choice. Mr. Frank is best. This person was allergic to cats. You chose Mr. Dussel? Correct. In what city do the Franks hide? Nice selection. Amsterdam is correct. The setting of Act 1, Scene 1 is nicely done. Amsterdam, Holland, 1945 is solid. What is the name of Peter's cat? On track. Mosky is correct. Murder of an entire ethnic group. Excellent. Genocide is well reasoned. What was Mr. Dussel's profession? Well done. Dentist is right. How many people were in the annex? Correct. 8 is spot on. What is another word for drama? Excellent choice. Play is right. Mr. Vanden stole food only once. Sharp thinking. False is right. A pretty woman in her early 40s. You're right. Mrs. Van Dane is correct. The secret annex is located here. Correct response. Netherlands is accurate. This character is in the hospital. Great job. Mr. Krayler is accurate. What is the setting of the novel? Nice work. Amsterdam, Holland during W2 fits perfectly. What people of Holland are called? Well reasoned. Dutch is correct. What did Anne hope to be one day? Great thinking. Journalist is right. Anne and Margot and very similar. Smart pick. False is correct. How many scenes were in the play? On track. 10 is correct. Has words that represent a sound. Right again. Onomatopoeia is valid. How many days does Hanukkah last? Great job. 8 days is accurate. What is the name of Anne's diary? You're right. Kitty is correct. This word means sad and lonely. Strong choice. Forlorn is right. Who was the leader of the Nazis? Well done. Adolf Hitler is right. During what war is the Holocaust? Bravo. We is the answer. The name of Anne's sister is Dash. Excellent choice. Margot is right. The time and place of the action? Good job. Setting works well. When can the families make noise? Solid response. After 6, Sodered PM is valid. World War I was declared because you chose Hitler invaded Poland. Correct. What is the setting of this play? Well picked. Amsterdam, Holland is correct. Why Mr. Krahler is in the hospital? You got it. Ulcers fits. How long have they been in hiding? Great thinking. 2 years is right. Who says people are good at heart? Clear logic. Anne is sound. What did Anne think of her father? Well reasoned. The most adorable is correct. What is Anne's best friend's name? Nice work. Jopi fits perfectly. Anne's diary was published by Dash. Smart move. Her father, Otto Frank, is accurate answer. Arguments, disagreements. Excellent. Quarrels is well reasoned. At the age of 13, Anne didn't have. Valid point. Friends is true. Who is Anne's long-awaited friend? Good thinking. Her diary is right. Whose candle was lit among others? Sharp thinking. Grandma is right. Sections within each act? Nice selection. Scenes is correct. The setting for Anne Frank is Dash. Perfect. Late afternoon, November 1945 is the one. The diary was gifted to her for her? Right choice. 13th birthday is best. Who has been missing all of Act I? Correct response. Mosky is accurate. This is the written text of a play. Exactly. Script makes sense. This word means a vicious attack. Nicely done. Onslaught is solid. Who is Mr. and Mrs. Van Dane's son? Smart pick. Peter is correct. What does Peter Van Dane look like? Correct. Shy and awkward is spot on. This person divides up the potatoes. Well done. Mr. Dussel is right.
19. How many siblings did Anne have?
Valid point. One is true.
What is the meaning of old fogey?
Excellent. An old-fashioned person is well-reasoned. Anne has the greatest conflict with. Bravo. Her mother is the answer. Where was the secret annex located?
Well picked. In Amsterdam is correct.
In scene 3, how is everyone feeling?
Great thinking. Annoyed is right.
Contemptibly small in amount or size.
You're right. Paltry is correct. What year is it when scene 2 begins? Strong choice. 1942 is right. 16. When was the diary given to Annan? Good thinking. 13th birthday is right.
Which subject did Mr. Keesing teach?
Clear logic. Math is sound.
Who is asked to sit and teach Peter?
You chose Mr. Frank.
Correct. Who threatens to evict Mr. Van Dane?
Right choice. Mrs. Frank is best.
What is the definition of mercurial?
Exactly. Quickly changing makes sense. Who said, I'm sort of a lone wolf? Nice selection. Peter is correct.
The order in which something occurs. Smart move. Chronological order is accurate answer.
When does Act 1, Scene 1 take place?
Solid response. 1945 is valid.
A character that we know little about.
Nicely done. Flat is solid.
What did Anne Frank aspire to become? Excellent choice. A writer is right. Anne's nickname for her diary is Dash. Nice work.
Kitty fits perfectly.
Showing humiliation or submissiveness.
On track. Abject is correct.
How does the Anne explain his father? Sharp thinking. Most adorable father is right.
The secret annex was hidden behind a.
Right again. Bookcase is valid.
How long were the families in hiding?
Correct response. 25 months is accurate. A beautiful but shy 18-year-old girl. Great job. Margot Frank is accurate. In a nervous or worried way. Smart pick. Anxiously is correct. Who betrayed the people in the attic? Well reasoned. The thief is correct. The most infamous concentration camp.
Perfect. Auschwitz is the one.
Annen's entire class was quaking. Why?
Good job. Exam result works well.
Having to do with family or household. Correct. Domestic is spot on. Where did Peter say he went to school? You got it. Jewish secondary fits. Find the antonym of the word ramble. Good job.
Hasten works well.
Describe Anne's attitude towards cats. Smart move. Loves them is accurate answer. A well-developed, complex character is. You got it. Round fits. Who told the Nazis where the annex was?
Nice work. The burglar fits perfectly.
What town is the hiding place located? Valid point. Amsterdam is true.
What does Ain want to hear from Meep?
Solid response. The latest news is valid. The play's author is known as the Dash.
Bravo. Playwright is the answer.
To specifically show hatred toward Jews. Correct. Anti-Semite is spot on. How would you characterize Mr. Dussel?
Great thinking. Independent is right. A young Dutch woman in her early 20s.
Well done. Meep Jeez is right.
Where does most of Scene 1 take place?
Nicely done. Top floor of a warehouse is solid.
When did Anne start writing the diary?
Well picked. Saturday, 20 June 1942 is correct.
Group of people willing to obey orders.
Clear logic. Personnel is sound.
How did Anne write her third essay as? Perfect. Poem is the one.
What is the meaning of incorrigible? Excellent. Incurable is well reasoned. What career did Anne aspire to pursue? Smart pick. A journalist and writer is correct. The major division of a play? Excellent choice. Axe is right. Anne's parents survived the Holocaust. Strong choice. False is right. This person brought a cat to the annex? You're right. Peter Van Dane is correct. This character is caught stealing bread. Correct response. Mr. Van Dane is accurate. What is the setting of the first scene? Good thinking. Holland 1945 is right. A division of an act into smaller parts.
Right choice. Scene is best.
Anne's father got married at the age of. Right again? 36 is valid. Where did the Allies land during D-Day? On track. Normandy. France is correct. Which sister was older, Anne or Margot? Sharp thinking. Margot is right. The last line of the play is spoken by?
Well reasoned. Mr. Frank is correct.
Who is the source of the most conflict? You chose Anne, correct? The siblings fought like cats and dogs. Great job. Simile is accurate. This word means unable to speak well. Exactly. Inarticulate makes sense. To deprive of human traits and qualities.
Nice selection. Dehumanization is correct.
Which one best describes Peter Van Dane?
Clear logic. Awkward around other people is sound.
The family went into hiding in July Dash. Smart pick. 1942 is correct. Deficient in amount or quality or extent. Right again. Meager is valid. Where did Germany make their last stand? On track. Berlin is correct. 15. What did she write in her last essay? Correct response. A funny poem is accurate. Where does most of the story take place? You got it. The annex fits.
How long did they live in the annex for?
Correct.
2 years is spot on. Conversations among characters.
You're right. Dialogue is correct. The city in which the story takes place. Nice work. Amsterdam fits perfectly.
Anne receives her diary from her mother.
Perfect. Faust is the one.
What were the Nazi secret police called? Solid response. Gestapo is valid. Who tells the Van Danes they must leave? Nice selection. Mrs. Frank is correct. What is used to get food during the war?
Well picked. Ration books is correct.
How did she present her third assignment? Right choice. Poetry is best. Which occupant is always in his/her room? Nicely done. Peter is solid. What does Dussel start to divide equally? Well done. Potatoes is right. An unusually gifted or intelligent person. Bravo. Prodigy is the answer. What future career is Anne interested in? Smart move. Journalist is accurate answer. This character becomes Anne's best friend. Well reasoned. Peter is correct. What does Mrs. Van Daan refer to Anne as? Excellent. Peter's little girlfriend is well reasoned. What does Anne do with a lot of her time? Valid point. Studying is true. How old is Anne at the start of the play? Great job. 13 is accurate. Very showy in an effort to impress others? Great thinking. Ostentatious is right. Anne offers to give some of hers to Peter. Strong choice. Film star photos is right. Arguing over unimportant things. Excellent choice. Bickering is right. Who was Anne's teacher in her sixth form? Sharp thinking. Mrs. Cuprus is right. How is Miep's attitude towards Mr. Frank? Exactly. Protective and compassionate makes sense. Mr. Van Daan asks Miep to get more for him. Good thinking. Cigarettes is right. Her diary captured the heart of the world. You chose Anne Frank. Correct? Anne talks and moves around with much dash. Good job. Animation works well. Defeat in a competition, race, or conflict. Right again. Vanquish is valid. Who was stealing bread from the food safe? Well reasoned. Mr. Van Daan is correct. This character brings news of the invasion. Right choice. Miep is best. Who does Dussel say is greedy and selfish? You're right. Mr. Van Daan is correct. Where the Allied troops landed in on D-Day. Smart move. Normandy is accurate answer. June 6, 1944, that took place in France. Correct. A Normandy invasion is spot on. What did the Gestapo find that was stolen? Bravo. Radio is the answer. The name Hitler gave to his perfect race. Good thinking. Aryan is right. In what year did World War finally end? Great thinking.
1945 is right.
A quiet young mother who is very reserved.
Solid response. Mrs. Frank is valid.
When Dussel arrives, he shares a room with.
Perfect. Anne is the one.
This character is a worker who is a thief.
Excellent choice. Carl is right.
What is the box that Mr. Frank gives Anne?
Nicely done. Diary and posters is solid.
Uses like or as to compare two things.
Valid point. Simul is true.
When did Anne's father migrate to Holland?
Well picked. 1933 is correct.
What is the text of a drama usually called?
Sharp thinking. Script is right.
How many families live in the secret annex? You chose 2, correct? What conceals the door to the secret annex?
Strong choice. A bookcase is right.
What is another word for the term uphold?
Nice selection. Horrified is correct.
What is an example of an internal conflict?
Correct response. Person vs. self is accurate.
Dash is a struggle between opposing forces.
On track. Conflict is correct.
During which war does the story take place?
Good job. World War E works well.
L1 24138. What is the impact of the shift?
Smart pick. Shift in time is correct.
During what years does the play take place?
1942-1945 is accurate.
The concentration camp Mr. Frank is sent to.
Nice work. Auschwitz fits perfectly.
In which language did Anne write her diary?
Excellent. Dutch is well reasoned.
Who goes missing at the beginning of Act 2?
Exactly. Muskie makes sense.
True or false? Anne has matured since Act 1. Well done. True is right. The man who helped the Franks in hiding was.
You got it? Mr. Krahler fits.
Nazi secret police, noted for its brutality.
Clear logic. Gestapo is sound.
How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format.
Solid response. Contact Narayan Changder on Facebook is valid.